Welcome to Mr. Dungle's channel. Today's October 11th, 2021. It's around 12:36 Eastern Standard Time, PM. Covering so many crypto-related headlines as well as getting ready for the next week of trades. As always, this is not financial advice and we do this for entertainment purposes only. Currently, we are on the FTM USDT chart here. We're looking at the 1-hour chart. It's been a beautiful coin to continue to day trade. Just last week, I mean, we were right at $1.31. Right now, we are exactly at a dollar over that, and that was just on the 6th, so 5 days ago. And now we are going forward. Again, coins that are here to change your life. FTM with a possible listing on Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, or any other major exchange has the possibility of going anywhere from $375 to $425. This is something huge. FTM currently trading earlier this morning, around 5 hours ago. We were trading just shy of 205. Beautiful entry point there. Should be up around 25 cents from that point going forward. Bitcoin at the same time has been doing beautifully, and it's continue to rise. Super awesome Joker says Bitcoin dominance is increasing. Does this mean altcoins will fall? Not necessarily. Some will, some won't. Let's take a look at FTM. I mean, is it falling? No. Is it correcting? Yes. Was in a pattern? Yes. I mean, saw it, came through, and then boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it broke out to the upside. It's patterns. It's mostly a lot of different TA. If we go over to the One Harmony, you're going to check that out today. The One Harmony is currently in a little bit of a breakout on the 1-hour chart. Hit 23.49. We're trying to get to that 24 cent. It did try to do it. Looks like a little bit of a staircase, or some people called it a inverse head and shoulders, but I don't feel comfortable calling it that. It looks more like a staircase. It has the potential to go up, but we need to go over again, probably 26.5 to be comfortable again. You have One Harmony that's been performing amazingly well. You guys remember this a couple days ago. 17 cents, flew all the way down up to 24 cents, came down to 20 cents and 26 cents, and now we are in that 24 cent range. Before you know it, this coin probably will be close to that 50 cent to $1 mark. If it just pulls off a matic, then it'll happen within days, if potentially weeks. Let's go to VET, which is a coin a lot of people have been talking about and we've covered for a very long time. As you guys saw, we got the breakout, came up, perfect. Now we are monitoring this coin because it has the potential to continue to rise. At 11.09, it's still a really good buy. The one thing that's hindering VET's growth is it's large supply. But if you realize what this coin is actually doing today, right now in real life, you would be more inclined to properly investigate the coin and make more wise decisions of adding this to your portfolio. I'm not here to advocate for you to buy, any coin. Again, not financial advice. I'm here to just share my thoughts. My thoughts are, VET, when we got in at 2.5 cents and rode it all the way to 26 cents, was awesome. We rode the wave down, we made profits, got out, and then we continued to move forward with it. VET at the same time has shown signs. Just recently went from 7 cents to 15 cents, consolidated all the way to the 8 cent mark while everything was pumping. Recently, over the last few days, it went from 8 cents to 10 cents, and then it continued on forward. I think we even hit the 12 cent mark, didn't we? Yes, we did, around that 12.2. 11 cents is something that it's just a steal, just like Super Awareness just says. This is huge. And let me put things into perspective for you. We just say 100,000 coins at 0.25. That's $2,500. 100,000 coins right now is 11 grand. So If you were to subtract 11 grand from the 2,500, that gives you $8,500 profit. There's still room, a lot of room to go. I think VET has the potential to exceed a dollar. I do. It has a lot of room to run. It's just it needs time. Patience in crypto is going to be your biggest rewarding factor. A lot of people, what they do, what we've done is move over from one to VET, VET to one, and go from there. And it's currently continuing to exceed. We're going to move over to other coins, but we just covered one. We just covered MTV, One Harmony, VET. We're now covering MTV. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I will be fine. So MTV, you guys see we have an inverse head and shoulders right here with a confirmation downside to the breaking to the downside. In order to be confirmed, we'll probably see 175 and then break up to the downside. If we break down from 169, we're going down and it'll be invalidated. Again, this is an amazing call. We got in at 0.00035 and it's gone all the way to 2.5 cents. Just recently tested 2 cents, came back down. People have been day trading it, swing trading it. It's been amazing. Joseph says, MTV price prediction, could it hit 50? I do think so within time. I still think that by Thanksgiving will be around 10 cents. It depends. The markets right now are going to be very volatile due to all the FUD that's going to start coming out. Everything's going to start progressively changing. One day you're going to hear one thing, the next day you're going to hear another from a lot of these, either the news, the media, the big, channels on YouTube who also, help drive the market sometimes. What's your prediction for VET this October? Well, for VET, we had an expectation that it would go to 30 cents. And we're still sticking to that. It needs the right fundamentals. I was hoping to see all-time highs again, which are like 26, 27 cents. In Crypto We Trust, what's up, Douglas? Thoughts on FET? I got in at 39. Don't hear many people talking about it, which I think is a good thing, yes. Vladimir is here. Thank you. Approves One Harmony. This is awesome. Sorry. So, again, MTV, beautiful buy. You have the inverse head and shoulders. It's still great. Another coin that we called on here, and this is Proton. This is going to be a huge coin. We called it on live at 0.008. It's now at over 2 cents. It went to like 2.7. If this gets a listing on Coinbase, or when it does as well, add that to your list. This is going to go parabolic. And it's a good project, I think the marketing sucks. If we're going to be frank with one another, I think they need to do a better job with social media. Their social media platforms are horrible. But besides that, the fundamentals of the actual crypto and the organic growth of it is what's important. Very important that I missed out on MTV. Let's get back to MTV real quick. Is MTV is just crossed over the 3 billion stake. There's like 500 million in circulation left, something like that. MTV, once it goes parabolic, it's gonna go huge because the price of supply and demand, it's business law one-on-one. The supply is low, the demand is high, the price goes up. If the supply is high and the demand is low, the price goes down. This is just common sense. Elizabeth says, thoughts on Oxt? Right now, I don't have many opinion on OXT, but I will check it out for you real quick. Orchard today at 34 cents, down around 5%. Let's go over to the technicals, and we will doing a little bit of technicals today. No max supply yet. I don't know if anybody has been getting me the information on that. 100, 100,000, 100 million. We got 1 billion total supply right now, close to 700,000. It is available on Coinbase, so it has the big listing. It's available on Binance US. It has another big listing. The volume is not as strong. You've got about 9, 10, 11, just say $13 million in volume. It's decent. That's right now. Yesterday's volume was 52, which is strong. Orchard, again, is a native token of Orchard. You guys don't know, OXT. A cryptocurrency-powered virtual private VPN. So, do I think it has a lot of expectations? Yes, it hit $1. We're probably 3x from all-time highs, but it also all-time low, which was March 13th, 2020, was 10.59. So I think this is huge. I think Ox2 can't go bad, but holding a bag would not be out of the normal. Vladimir Putin says, I have Orchard, not a big bag, but holding it. In crypto, we trust. No thoughts on FET. I will cover FET here in a second. I don't talk a lot about FET. It is the, artificial intelligence. It's trading probably, 10% down today. Trading volume, 24 hours is 71 million, which is very strong. You have, all-time low of shy of a penny in 2020. You have an all-time high of $1.20, and that was just a month ago. I think it has a lot of room to go. I think your max supply is going to help you going forward. I think owning a bag of this, as I said previously, when this was down prior to climbing back up, I think, has a solid case. We covered this coin back in August, around August 5th, and it was at 40 cents. We told people it would be an excellent buy. So, even at this price, you would still continue to, accumulate. And it's not a bad thing. So who else do we have? Think we can hit a 50-cent ACH by end of year. ACH, let's pull it up. It's currently not something that has been performing relatively well at all. We saw that big spike from 6 cents all the way to 7.3. I don't know how many people took advantage of that. I know I didn't. And it's trying to pump a little bit here. It's a decent price. I mean, we dominated the initial listing. I mean, this was phenomenal when it got listed. We ran with it in the groups and all that. Peter K say thanks. Free says, sup, Mr. Dungles. Yo, what's your opinion on Casino Coin? I'm just hearing about it. I don't have a solid, and I hope you're talking about CSC. I don't have a solid opinion where I can be like, hey man, I love, this coin, because I don't. The volume sucks. It's down 75% from March 21. It has potential to, if it hit a penny 7 months ago, cool. It has potential. A Moonbag, nothing bad. You never know. You never know if, this, Atari, or any of these coins are going to just explode out of the nowhere. So this is one of those where you just want to, okay, I'm going to throw $100 in and see what happens, and if you make a couple $100, cool, but don't go crazy trying to get into a coin bending over backwards for it. Supermatic will make a move soon. It's been stuck at 1 to 3 for too long. Yes, I agree with you, and I think that Matic will be close to that, all-time high range, and I can't wait to see Matic, at $5. I do anticipate Matic being at $5 by the end of the year. ACH doing a little bit of a pump right now, going up around probably 0.15 of a cent. Pebble says, Dungles, peace, hope you're well, sir. Thank you, peace to all. Want to bring this up on screen real quick. El Salvador continues to expand Bitcoin usage in the country. President Nayib Bukele has announced plans to invest $4 million to build a veterinary hospital using profits gained from the country's Bitcoin holdings. This is huge, and I'm not saying it because of because he's doing something for animals and, things of that nature. I think it's huge for a couple of reasons. Governments, entities, businesses are starting to realize the value in cryptocurrency. Moreover, in the value in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is known to be the reserve of, or the future reserve of gold, or whatever they want to do. If you think about it, if you have a gold bar, it's you have to hold it. Yes, it's something tangible you can touch, but so is Bitcoin, because all you have to do is transfer it over to one of your Ledger Nano wallets. Go to Ledger Nano wallets or go to ledger.com, buy your Ledger Nano wallet X. But all you need is a Ledger wallet, and you own your own Bitcoin and Ethereum, your coins. The biggest thing right now is understanding the basics of finance. The basic of finance teaches you, again, like I just said a little bit ago, supply and demand. If the supply is high and the demand is low, then there's not going to be a lot of price action, and there's not going to be that volatility, and the prices is going to be down. However, if you have low supply and high demand, which is what's going to happen with MTV coming up, you're going to have price volatility, price action, and you're going to have price increase. We're not your normal conventional YouTube channel. We do this for the 4 or 5 of you guys that watch and genuinely take this as opinions and run with it with your studies and add to it and continue to change lives and make money. If you always wanted to enter signals or groups, all you have to do is DM us on Instagram at MISTERDUNGLES or on Twitter at MDungles. I want to cover something that we talked about a while back. I'm going to go over to the BTC USD chart on Coinbase, as it's one of the most. You guys saw that red candle. Bitstamp had a little owie, we'll call it that. If you guys wonder what setup I'm using, I am using right now tradingview.com to show this. But I'd like to pull your attention to this. I don't know how many here in chat have been following me for a while, but who remembers when we were here and people were freaking out and I called for an inverse head and shoulders? I've continued to call it, and we have a left shoulder, an inverse head, and we're forming a right-looking shoulder. Not the prettiest, but hey. And again, we're nearing that 57. A lot of people say we'll test that 64 and come down. I think, like it was released by Cindy, the crypto gal, earlier. We can see, no problem in seeing right around here that $39,000, $42,000 mark from where we are at, and that's fine. So many people are freaking out saying, oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh, the markets are going to dump tomorrow, as in Tuesday, and all this other stuff. Countries are finally starting to understand the value in cryptocurrency. If governments started to understand, not governments, I'm sorry, if people started to understand, you and I, the value in blockchain technology, our entire existence would be less complicated. All those political problems that have been going on with voting and this, that, third would be eliminated. You cannot cheat blockchain. You cannot manipulate it. And if you want to be lied to and say that you don't have internet, someone somewhere in, at least in the United States, someone with a phone that has internet. And it's simple. Log on to blockchain technology, something that has blockchain technology, cast your vote, be done with it, and be simple. The same thing with logistics, which is why VET, aka VeChain, is so big. They're saying, oh, VeChain, VeThor is not, performing well. It's not going to do this. And so many people said the same thing of One Harmony, and One Harmony said, you know what, hold my coffee. I'm coming right back. I'm going to swing high. I'm setting new all-time highs. We hit 24, dropped down to 21. People started saying, oh, that was the top. All of a sudden said, you know what, 26 cents, boom. Patience is going to be your biggest thing. Patience, taking profits, being smart with your money. All right? Too many people don't take profits. Too many people don't, do any of that. As you guys can see, we had the breakout from here. Hopefully, we have a little bit of cool off period. Maybe we can see 226, 220, maybe even lower, and see if we have a cool off. Right now, I'm looking for a pattern. We don't have much of a pattern right now on Phantom. Super awesome Joker says gold is much harder to reserve to transport. Yes. Putin says function XFX is up 54. It's got listed. Yes. You want to stay tuned to the coins that are getting newly listed on the exchanges. You want to pay attention to them because once you get the notification on Twitter, all you have to do is go to Twitter, and you'll be able to see, like, I think I have Coinbase Pro somewhere. Well, anyways, you just type in Coinbase Pro, search Twitter, add it to your thing, and you'll be fine. Let's see if I have show more. So Coinbase Japan, no, but if you're in Japan, that'd make sense. Anyways, we'll just go home here. Remember, we have that live giveaway tonight announcing the winner. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the iPhone 13 Pro Max Sierra Blue Edition. 128 gig unlocked. All you have to do is pop your SIM in. So, people are calling, Nayib Bukele the coolest dictator in the world. I don't think he's a dictator. I think, good morning, sir. Health is a great coin to invest in. Absolutely. Your health is very important. So I'm going to open it up for you guys to ask any questions you may have. If you've been enjoying the stream, make sure to, hit that like button. And yeah, any questions you may have. We're not doing long streams that much. We're just covering the importance of what needs to be covered. And we will continue to monitor Phantom, MTV, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. You think one will get listed anytime soon on Coinbase? Hold on. I have the confidence that Coinbase will get its act together and decide to list at least one of these 4 or 5 coins. They should be listing either VET, One Harmony, MTV, XPR on its exchange. And I think it would be very, very beneficial for them. I think that people that don't realize this or that don't hold these moon bags are in for a huge surprise. If One Harmony were to get listed or announcement come out that it's getting listed on Coinbase Pro, those that are in it right now would end up becoming pretty wealthy. Depending on the coins you have, you'd make great gains, basically. HBAR should get listed too. I agree. I think HBAR's technology is amazing. I think it has a lot of room to go in terms of returns on investment for sure. XYO has room, to be honest. I think it's one of those coins where you're like, okay, am I going to make money right away? It just really depends on your plan. That's, what it comes down to. XYO trading at 3.2. This is on the hourly chart. We saw it go to 4. That was awesome. So, ride the waves. We were down to 2.3, 4.3, 2 cents profit. Boom, ride the waves and get in, get out, make your profits. And Cosmos has been a coin that has performed extremely well for us. And this is one of the things I always talk about is pay attention, zoom out. You know, we've seen Cosmos 28 to what, 44. We came down, we've swung trade this so much, it's not even funny. And yeah, I think it's about time. I mean, we could probably see 31 again. We see 31 again. Depending on what's going on. I mean, you guys got to remember it pumped huge. So this is something that you want to pay attention to. If your coin's pumped huge, it's just normal, you know. And you got to be honest with yourself. Oh man, I missed out. Yeah, you missed out. It's fine. But imagine, you know, you buy and you sell at 37, 30. That's still $4 or $5. So many people want for that $12, you know, increase. Sure, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come back. It's gonna exceed it. I think it's gonna go to $100 easily. You know, it's got all the right um, indicators of doing that for sure. So keep that in mind and make sure you guys continue to work hard towards your goals. Have goals, set goals, continue to trade, and do your research above all. And make sure you guys, you know, do what you feel is best for you. Don't do it because it's set on a YouTube channel. I don't care how big of a guru the person is. I don't care if it comes from Mr. Dungles himself sometimes. Do your research always. You just have to do your research. You will never lose doing your research. So, like right now, Phantom had an explosive run up from 203 all the way to 234, so like 31-cent profit. One of the things you want to do is see patterns. So like you start seeing that, oh, it's coming up, a candle's coming, another candle, but they don't exceed that, or going down. I mean, it's just proven. And then eventually, yes, you'll hit down, and then it'll come back up. So have your entry points. Garcia Bob, do you see any possible Black Swan events on the horizon, sir? Um, I haven't really, you know, I haven't. How should I word this? I'm prepared for everything, you know. Um, I'm prepared for anything. I think we'll have a lot of volatility, as we called. I think so many people are like, oh my God, you know, the bull trap, bull trap, bull trap. But let's go to Bitcoin and let's go to the weekly chart again. People have been calling bull trap since, right? I mean, they called a bull trap here. This is a correction. From 29,000 all the way up, they've been calling it a bull trap. I just don't understand. I mean, sure, and it could be. But listen to my logic. This is my logic. If this were a bull trap, remember, we said this is not a top because this is a correction flag. That is 100% correct. We also said this is an inverse head and shoulders, which is also correct. So, right here at 29.3, just say 30,000 for the hell of it. People, oh no, it's just going to be a bull trap. We get to 35, oh, it's a bull trap. We get to 39, it's a bull trap. Oh, we get to 43, it's a bull trap. Bull trap all the way up. And when it got here, correction flag. Correction, again. Came back down. Oh, told you guys. Now all of a sudden 56. We come back down to 34, and it's, I mean, you need to understand that we need to break below $29,000 for me to be like, man, the bull market's over, bear market's here. And you have to look at the fundamentals. That's the thing. Everyone's excited. Everything's bullish. All the content creators are coming out saying, oh, Bitcoin's great right now. Of course, it's pumping. What if you wake up tomorrow and it's dumping? Oh, no, this wasn't in the plans. Oh, this is the last final push down. What does BitBoy always say? Oh, my sources said that, you know, your sources, you sound like CNN for crying out loud. You're CNN of crypto, clown. Vladimir Putin says, still holding a bag of ANKR. Yes, ANKRs. Gonna surprise people. That's the truth. And Garcia Bob, I'm sorry if I didn't get to it 100%, but Um, you know, so, listen, Free, all these people say the same thing. I've got hundreds of hours of videos of them on YouTube where they just continually contradict themselves. You can go back, all my history, all my videos are there. We troll a lot for sure, but we also are very realistic. And there's 10 people on this viewing thing. 5 of them are actually paying attention. 5 people. And I have 3,500 followers. And I probably am willing to put money on the table that my 5 loyal followers have made more money since Bitcoin went from 29,000 to 56,000 than most of BitBoys. One of the biggest things, and Garcia Bob brings this to your attention, is very important, is to take profits. You want to take profits. Again, this is not financial advice. Just be smart about what you do. So, you're like, hey, man, I got in at, just say you caught this bottom at 43 and you're all the way at 56. Great. Take profits. There's nothing wrong with it. You take profits, you buy a couple of dollars, boom. And that's it. Oh, man, it went all the way up to 64,000 again. Cool. Buy another coin. Buy cheaper. Again, take profits, though. Pay yourself. And the key thing is to make money. That's the key here. I understand the technology is amazing. You want to understand everything behind it. You want to grasp the concept of everything. But let's be real with each other. You're here to make money. You're not here to do anything else except make money. And that's it. Garcia Bob says, cha-ching. Super Awareness says, remember in May, BitBoy said it's over for Bitcoin and now everyone is bullish. Yes. I mean, he said, buy FTM, buy all these coins, and then they drop 30%. So I'm waiting for the next listing. So he says, buy it. We're waiting 2 days. We'll buy the 30% drop and then sell at all-time highs. Free says, I believe you, hands down. I mean, it's again, my opinion, but I think it's just common sense. Again, so this is just, this can all end tomorrow, right? And no one can have any control over any of this. This could all drop down, right? Tomorrow. What's this idiot this idiot right here? Crypto Whale. The biggest idiot probably one of the biggest idiots in the history. He goes right there, top side. What does he say he does? Oh, crypto news, ranked Bitcoin writer on Medium, blah, blah, blah. He's an idiot. All he talks about is Bitcoin dropping to $3,000. Now he's bullish. First he's bearish. Now this, now here goes this clown talking about, 23. He says we're in a bear market. Dumb shit. People follow clowns. They just, I don't know. And then they get wrecked. Anyways, Bitcoin, yes, I released a video yesterday through Cindy, the crypto gal. And, she hit it on the point. We can see $42,000 again. And that'd be down 15K. And yeah, that would wipe down a lot of gains. That's why you need to take profits. You need to be able to say, okay, fuck it. I'm taking profits right now. I'm buying back lower. But at the same time, do you believe in, shorted supply? Do you know that over the last 7 months, a lot of Bitcoin hasn't been transferred from personal wallets? I can give you examples where people I know that have not touched their Bitcoin from their wallets at all. They may have sold, bought altcoins, lost money on altcoins, but their Bitcoin has not moved at all. If anything, it's increased. Peter K says is a perfect indicator for whatever specific coins he chills. Sale price in about 2 days. Absolutely. Vladimir Putin, I made close 83K after taxes since I started watching your streams. I need SNX to hit 50. I can't wait for SNX to hit 50, man, And that's, that's awesome. Again, let's try to see. This is the weekly chart. We just have a weekly. What's the hourly looking like? Let's pull this up real quick. It looks like a staircase pattern. It does. But again, just be safe, and take on the daily. We should be breaking out of a V shape. Actually, it has a cup and, well, let me see if I can make it out here. This is a very distinctive cup and handle, and then we had the breakout. We broke out from $40,000 all the way to 57.7 is the high. You know, expect a little bit of retracement, or maybe it's a continuation, and maybe we see 64. Again, you need to continue. No, I know who it was. And that's the biggest thing. So just continue to move and make your money and go with that. So as always, any last questions? Feel free. I'm getting ready to get off. SNX. Let's pull it up. I haven't even checked SNX in a while. $10. I mean, you have 20. What was that? $28. I'll never forget. Then we had to run to 25. Then we came down. Look, I haven't looked at this in so long, and look at what I called. Look at this. This is awesome. All right, so look at what I called, and this is in June 26th. This I did not draw this. You guys just saw this on live. Inverse head and shoulders, and boop, and we popped off. And ever since then, I want to say we have not hit that bottom. So again, always pay attention who you're watching. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Take care. God bless. Jesus loves you. I love you too. And yeah, hit up the DMs if you want to learn more about crypto, get into crypto or things of that nature. Take care. God bless.